Alright everyone, welcome to the Slide Job, a K&N series coming at you live tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Sorry about the little late start here. Had an unexpected Windows update. So, yeah, always fun with doing Windows. We'll get you out to the track for qualifying here in one moment. Alright, we're getting ready here. Qualifying underway. Keep in mind these cars can only run for 5 minutes. Then the track will be closed. Taking a look here at the 17 machine. Out on track. Brian D's there in that 17 right now. There is a Nick in that number 55 machine. Zach out here in that number 24 Pepsi DuPont machine rolling out on track as well. Once again, welcome to the Slide Job K&N series. Coming at you live here on Extreme Sim TV. New overlay debut night here as well. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright, that is a Nick, or Mr. Zach. A smaller field out here tonight, as it looks like up front right now. Caden Atkins gonna go top of the board with a 51.121. Caden Atkins are in that number 2 machine. In that Max Speed TV number 2. Nice, Caden. Wow. Alright, the top four in qualifying right now. D's, Aham, Atkins, and Nick back there in 4th. Again, a smaller field here tonight. 1 minute away from the track being closed. Dylan Parker right now hasn't turned a lap either in that number 2. Dylan to the top of the board with a 50.377. That is a 50.377 for Dylan in that number 25 machine. All right, 15 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in qualifying, so they're going to shut the track down, and we'll be back with you here momentarily. Right, the track is closed here about 14 minutes till race time. And we will get ready for tonight's racing action here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Slide Job K&N Series. Dylan Parker at the top of the speed charts here in qualifying. Of course, this is Matt with Extreme Sim TV on the mic with you here tonight. I'm going to take you through this racing action as we're getting ready at this 2.51 mile racetrack. 4 turns. Right now the wind's out of the north, about 10 miles an hour out of the northwest. 78 degrees is your track temp. Air temp 73, so a pretty cool racetrack here tonight these drivers will be dealing with. Derek Newsom sitting back there did not get a lap in, and we'll see if we can get a word with somebody here in a moment. Alright, so let's see if we can get a look at our points coming into Indy here tonight. Out front is Mr. Aham. Brian D sitting in second. Dylan sitting third. William Martin sitting fourth. Fifth is Mark. Sixth is Matthew Chastain. Seventh is Jess Baker. Eighth is Robert O'Connor. Ninth is Jeremy. Sitting 10th right now is Matthew Prescott. 11th, Zach Prost. 12th is Emerald. And 13th is Nick Jade Bell. 14th, Nolan. And 15th. 16th, it goes to Darren. 17th, it goes to Frank. 18th, it goes to Andrew. 19th, it goes to Timothy. And Nick sits in 20th. Right now, that is your top 20 going into the night. All right, again, the track closed, and we will be back with you here in about 10 or so minutes for the beginning of this one. Alrighty, we're back here as we're gonna get ready to go racing here from Indianapolis here tonight. Should be a great race here on Extreme Sim TV. Big shout out to Rudy down there in the comments and Caden Atkins driving that Max Speed TV car. We'll see how it turns out. You know, I've seen that Max Speed TV car drive quite a few times with a friend of mine named D'Amico behind the wheel, and usually if D'Amico's driving it, it doesn't fare very well. So if Caden's driving it, maybe, just maybe, that Max Speed TV car may get a win tonight. Just saying. Love you, D'Amico, but you don't have the best of luck, buddy. Alright, so we're 5 minutes away from race time here, still kind of waiting on everybody. They're finishing up their drivers' meeting, and we'll get ready to go racing here tonight, momentarily, on Extreme Sim TV. Alrighty, folks, getting ready to go green here momentarily. Slide Job K&N Series live here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Now, we seen a heck of a race out of Indy there just the other day in the Cup cars. So these cars are a little different. You don't have that same aero package, that same horsepower package, all the yada yada package talk that we do. We don't have that with these cars. So it definitely will change the way this race plays out, as we're going to go ahead and start gridding up here. And here momentarily, we'll take you through the starting grid, get you ready for tonight's racing action. Should be a good one. Going 50 laps here tonight. We'll take a look here at your starting lineup. Here momentarily. Alright, starting row number 1 in that P1 position. You're going to have Dylan alongside of Brian Dees. First and second, nice starting a grid for Dylan. I mean, man, Dylan has impressed me all season long. Just continues to impress. Starting in that number 3 position, you got Emmanuel there at 3rd and William sitting 4th. And starting 5th, Caden Atkins in the Max Speed TV car, alongside Nick. In that 7th position, you're going to have Zach Prost in that 24, alongside Derek Newsom in that number 19 machine. And that'll be your starting grid here tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Slide Job K&N Series. Again, a little bit smaller of a field than we're used to, but I'm sure that they'll get it figured out. Alright, rolling through turns 1 and 2. We're going to get ready to go. Got green flag racing here tonight. Lights out on that IL Racing pace car. Coming through turns 3 and 4. 8 cars coming to take the green for 50 laps. And we're green from Indianapolis in the K&N Slide Job Series. Excuse me, the Slide Job K&N Series. Said that a little backwards. Automatically to the front is going to be that number 15 machine. Out front, leading the way. That's Emmanuel up there leading it. He'll start to pull away just a little bit. He'll have Caden Atkins in that Max Speed TV number 2 machine right there behind them, followed by the Napa Auto Parts on number 19 of Derek. And we have a battle for the lead. Caden Atkins is going to take that Max Speed TV machine to the front of the field. Woo! Now 3 wide per second as they head towards turns 1 and 2. Looks like that's the 19 on the bottom of the racetrack. He'll put that 17 in the middle, washing up the racetrack just a little bit out of turn 2. Yeah, we got trouble, multiple cars in the wall. The 17 machine, man oh man, that is Brian getting in the fence. along with, I believe that may have been the 15 of manual getting up there as well. A little blinking out of the 15 machine now. Derek Newsom up there trying to run down Caden Atkins in that second position. All right, Caden Atkins with the fastest lap time of the race here so far. We have a 51.241. Oh, look at Parker. Able to step it up a little bit. Down the back straightaway once again. 8 cars again, all in that's in the field here tonight. And unfortunately, it looks like Zach Probst has parked his car for the night. That's going to leave us with 7 on the evening. All right, once again, this is Matt with Extreme Sim TV on the mic for you here tonight, along with Daisy the cat and Coco the dog, both of them coming in and out. Wish I had a camera on those a little bit, but right now, Dylan Parker running around in the 7th position. Seems to have a pretty quick race car, but he's got a lot of ground to make up. Meanwhile, Derek Newsom trying to reel in your leader, Caden Atkins. 5 out of 50 laps complete. We should see pit stops around lap 25 or so. I'm pretty sure for these cars at Indy. Down the front straightaway once again. That 19 machine trying to close the gap now. 0.5 of a second is the gap here between Newsom and your leader of Atkins. You never know what can happen here at Indy. A small field gives a chance for somebody maybe to get a win. Hadn't got a win this year. Derek doing everything he can. Nice smooth corners, trying to run down Caden. Caden trying to hang on to it. Down the back straightaway, Newsom still doing a good job trying to reel in Atkins. And man, Atkins is pretty quick out there right now in that number 2 machine. And the 1 and 2 once again. This is the battle for the lead here. 7 out of 50 complete. Oh, the 19 getting a little loose through turns 3 and 4. Got down on that apron just a little bit. We'll go back and check out 3rd and 4th. You got William in that 18 machine setting in 3rd. And Nick setting in 4th right now. Now, this battle, third, fourth, and fifth, pretty tight here. Aham, Nick in the number fourth position at 55 machine. Brian Dees brings up fifth. Sixth, Dylan Parker. Third through sixth, right here within the straightaway of each other. No change up front. We'll get you back up there if anything develops. Because now Mr. Atkins has an 8/10 of a second gap. I tell you what, if that Max Speed TV machine keeps leading these races, Rudy's going to have to pay me some type of royalty fee or something. I'm going to do him like Gold Rush, make him pay royalties. Now we have a battle. Oh, trouble! One car up and over as they come out into turn 2. That's the 55. Looks like just a little bit of contact as that group of cars started to clutter up with each other. Go back. Yeah, the 17 machine got to run off turn 2. And down the exit, they are trouble right here. Look, oh, just clipped them. Up and over goes that number 55. Rear spoiler completely torn off that race car. On pit road, we'll get with the front of the pack here. Caden Atkins coming around to catch the pace car here, 10 laps in. 10 out of 50 complete. Lights on that iRacing pace car. Everybody circling around. Alright, Caden Atkins follows in behind the iRacing pace cars. We're only 10 laps into 50 here tonight for the slide at Jawb K&N Series at Indianapolis. Don't forget, coming up on Extreme Sim TV Sunday, we have the Simulated Sports Car Championship coming at you from Sebring. And then later on that evening, we will have the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. As everybody heads to pit road here, 10 laps in, they'll hit their stalls here, make maybe a little bit of a tire adjustment, 4 fresh tires, and get their fuel and get ready for the end of this stint out. I suppose they'll go to around probably, I think they can make it at this point to, I really don't think they can make it all the way. I would say lap 40 at tops. On pit road, everybody nice and easy. Caden Atkins will win the race off pit road in front of Derek Newsom. Of course, this is the first yellow of the evening. As you take a look here at everything working its way through. Alright, so we went 11 out of 50 laps here. Had our first yellow of the evening for some contact out of turn number 1, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, down the short chute. Fastest lap of the race right now is currently held by Dylan Parker there with a 50.684 back on lap number 4. We'll get doubled up for our first restart of the evening. Right now, 4 cars left on track. Here comes the 5th one getting caught back up. Take a look here, Nick right now 1 lap down. 6 cars on the lead lap. Down the back straightaway once again with the lights off on that iRacing pace car. We'll get ready to go back green and flag racing. You'll see Caden Atkins as your leader. He will be your control car as well in that Max Speed TV Impala SS. Beautiful looking race car. Very slick racetrack here normally, but tonight the temperatures are so low. I think that's going to help these guys as they exit turn to number 4 once again. Here in a moment. Got lost on the racetrack there. Coming out 3, now heading into 4. Got to remember, 2 different corners. And a green flag will get ready to go back in the air once again. Caden will lead them down. We are green once again from Indianapolis, headed towards turn number 1. Caden will get the gap. The battle now will be for second on back. The 18 underneath. As Caden having some connection problems, looks like. Now that 19 machine of Derek's going to clear for second. That's Derek Newsom. He's 5/10 back. He'll try to close the gap now. Down on your leader of Caden Atkins. Oh, turn 40. 18's around hard in the inside wall. That's the 18 machine back on the racetrack. We'll wait and see if they throw the yellow. We'll stay with the leaders for the moment. No yellow as he went out around out of turn number 4. That is William in the 18 with hard, heavy impact to the inside wall. Side by side for P2. Dylan Parker now working his way under the 19 of Derek Newsom. Parker again with the fastest lap of the race, way back on lap number 4. And it looks like, man, he's going to lose a couple of spots here. As Parker works by, he'll have Emmanuel there in the 15 pressuring him as well. All right, now working lap number 15 for Caden Atkins out front. And we'll take a step away for one moment. Back here, Caden Atkins still up front. Right now, taking a look at Dylan Parker and that 25 machine, trying to run down that max speed machine of Caden Atkins. through a 3 and 4. Battle still here for third. Newsom with a little bit of pressure behind from Emmanuel. Working her way down the front straightaway again. 16 out of 50 complete here already. Oh, trouble. Emmanuel hard in the wall. Just got up too high. Got that car in the fence, and the yellow flag will fly. As Emmanuel had trouble out of turn number 1. And oh my goodness. He just comes through, drifts up the racetrack, into the outside wall, spins it around. He comes back up on the racetrack, and that's what's going to necessitate a yellow here. Oh, everybody works their way by him. And that brought the yellow out here at lap 17. Caden Atkins coming back around to the yellow flag. Alright, yellow back out on the racetrack. $18 out of 50 laps complete here tonight. Caden Atkins are leading the way. Right now, 5 cars remaining on the lead lap. Emmanuel looks like Nick there in the 55 should get your lucky dog. He'll get back on the lead lap. That'll make a 6 back on the lead lap here tonight. And once again, this is the Slide at Jawb K&N Series at Indianapolis. Everybody will head back down pit road, and I think it'll be close, but they've got a good shot if they can save a little bit of fuel to make it here on out. Would be about a 32 lap run. I think you could save a little bit and maybe do that. Man, oh man, look at that. Car all jacked up against the wall as he rolled it down pit lane. He'll come to his box for fresh tires and fuel. Back out of his stall, Caden Atkins. He'll be the first off of pit road, and it doesn't look like anyone really stayed out. Derek Newsom being scored in second at the moment here. Nick and William both trying to get their laps back here. That would give us 7 back on the lead lap. Of course, these guys going 126 laps, or 126 miles here tonight for 50 laps. Right now, Caden Atkins has led the most laps at 19, pretty much led every lap that we have completed. We will get the green somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 or 29 laps to go. William Aham there in that number 18 machine. He'll get the wave around the iRacing pace car. That should place him back on the lead lap. And it will. Lights will roll off. One more lap to go here, and we'll get ready to go back green at Flag Racing. We'll go back to green here with 29 laps remaining. Alright, green the flag back in the air. Caden Atkins on the inside, Derek Newsom on the outside. Derek's going to take the lead. As he crosses in front, first lead change of the evening. Derek Newsom to the lead. Caden Atkins running second now. Caden trying to get back to him before he can get around the lead lap here. Down the back straightaway, they all jump in the line. Try to use that draft to maybe jump to the inside in turn 3. Not going to work. Caden still falls back in the line just a little ways. Now, I'm trying to get to the back bumper, trying everything he can. He does not want Derek to lead this lap, but it looks like as they cross the stripe, Derek will get credited leading the lap here, and that'll make for our first official lead change on the evening. Now, Caden Atkins looks back to the bottom. He looks for a way back around here in turn 2. He'll run the inside of the racetrack. It'll be a drag race down the back straightaway. Emmanuel there in third, trying to get the draft to get pulled up on the back bumper of the both of them. He'll start trying to look for a way around. Caden Atkins on the bottom. Had the lift. That's going to let it. Derek pull back in front of him. Coming out of turn 4 to complete lap number 23. That'll give us 27 laps remaining. 27 to go here at Indy. Into turn 1, you see right on the bottom of the racetrack, Caden not lifting an inch. Side by side now into turn 2. nearly some contact there in the middle of the corner. Caden Atkins having to lift out of the gas. That's going to let Emmanuel there really close the gap. He's got Parker with him now. Four-car battle up front. Into 3 and 4. Dylan goes by on the high side. He moves to third. The 19's around. The 2 gets in the back of the 19 and turns them in turn 3. Around goes your leaders. Yo's out here at lap 24 as your leaders getting caught up with one another there. Dylan Parker will come through to take the yellow. But man, oh man, Derek Newsom getting turned around by Caden Atkins. Into the corner, and you see right there just a bit of contact. Turning that 19 right around. He does have a fast repair. But man, oh man, he is not going to be happy with Caden. Once again, right here, Caden Atkins just turning around Derek a little bit. He jumps on the brakes. And that pretty Max Speed TV Chevrolet all bent up. Alright, and now we'll have less than 25 to go when we go at green. So if everybody stops here, I'm pretty confident they're going to make it all the way. Lights on the iRacing pace car. Everybody will get ready and probably come down pit road here. Yes, they will. They'll all single file out down pit road. Dylan Parker on pit road now, as he has scored your leader after that incident up in front of him. Everybody hits pit road. It'll be 4 fresh tires and fuel, and we'll get ready to go back green and flag racing live here at Indianapolis. All right, Dylan Parker out front. And we'll get ready to go back to green and flag racing here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Oh, Dylan coming back down. Maybe going to play some fuel strategy here. Man, I don't know. I think they're pretty good on fuel, to be honest. But Dylan definitely bringing that car back down pit road. Dylan Parker there and that 25 will stop and install. A little sideways there, but Brian Dees now will be your leader on this restart. Again, this whole facilitated because of Caden Atkins and Derek Newsom, the 2 and the 19, made contact. Around went Derek, and that cost them the lead there. They'll have to work their way back up. Derek restarting in 5th, Caden in 6th. The 15 of Emmanuel currently being scored in 4th according to my scoring. So they'll have to get that sorted out as they head 4 turns, 3 and 4. And it looks like Caden's actually going to come back down pit road as he's on the access road. Restart coming here with 23 laps remaining. A little bit off-roading there for Caden Atkins. The back of that 2 car all bent out of shape. But Brian Dees will bring them back down to the green. I'm waiting on it, waiting on it, waiting on it. Green is out with 23 laps remaining. The 17 machine jumps out to a nice little lead over William. Man, William's coming though. He'll look to the bottom of that 18 Skittles Toyota Tundra. Not going to happen. He'll have the 19 machine of Derek coming up on his back bumper. That was your leader that ended up turned around off the bumper of Caden Atkins. Here comes Derek like a man on a mission in that Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet up to P2. Coming to take 22 laps to go here at Indianapolis. Derek already back up to P2. Caden back up to P4. Caden with a little bit of rear end damage. I'm sure that's affecting the way that car is handling right now. Through 1 and 2, he's making gains though on the 18. He can get under him. He will. Caden looking for 3rd. Here comes Dylan Parker for 4th, and now he'll look inside of Caden as well. Trying to go for 2 here down the back straightaway. He'll get the position underneath Caden. Now they'll be 3 wide. The 18 on top, Caden in the middle, and Dylan on the bottom. Somebody's got to lift. And Caden Atkins makes a smart play there. Backs off the throttle. The 15 though, trying to press the issue for 5th. He'll jump underneath. Out of turn 4, side by side down the front straightaway. And at the stripe, oh man, dead even for 5th here. The 18 washed up the hill. That's going to give Emmanuel the position. Emmanuel up to 5th. Brian Dees, though, still out front in that 17. By 1 second over the rest of the field. Here comes Dylan Parker. All over the back bumper of Derek Newsom. Dylan really trying to put pressure on him, trying to get to P2. Dylan still with the fastest lap of the race. Oh, whoa, nearly contact. He'll go below the white line. Oh, and contact down the straightaway. Derek comes down the block, passing the grass for Dylan Parker. What a move. Derek, though, jumps back to the bottom. Beating and banging down the back straightaway, heading for 4. 20 laps to go. Dylan will get clear for the lead, and Derek actually just bounced off the fence or maybe trying a little too hard, got up in the fence. Now Dylan will set his sights on Brian Dees. Oh, we got trouble. That's your leader around. Brian D's out of turn number 1. Goes around, hard impact with the wall. No yellow. Looks like he just got in the outside wall and just down the racetrack. Hard impact. Unfortunately for him, he does not come back up on the racetrack. Does not bring the yellow out. We will stay green. That's going to end Mr. Brian's hopes here tonight, unfortunately. Because he's got a blown motor, so that's going to take some time to repair. Back up front now, Dylan Parker with the lead. Newsom 5/10 of a second back. All of a sudden, that battle that was for second now becomes a battle for the lead. Caden Atkins is 1.4 back. Emmanuel is 2.4 back. Oh, off the fence, both of them rubbing that wall a little bit with 18 laps to go. You can tell how hard these guys are pushing it as we get later on into this one. Dylan, whoa, Dylan, be careful. Moving that car back and forth, trying to break the momentum, break the draft a little bit. Now Derek back to 1 second back. He's actually falling back to Caden. Oh, and now Derek in the wall hard off the floor. He's going to go around the front of the field. Big trouble. He gets T-boned up and over the pit wall. Yellow's going to fly. And man, oh man, how times have changed. For Derek Newsom, he got loose off of turn 4. Big impact to that outside wall. That car, that Napa Chevrolet, all torn up. You see him get into the wall here. The car is going to come back across the racetrack. And man, oh man, nowhere for the 55 of Nick to go. Right into the side. Up and over the inside wall goes the 19. Yeah, you can see just nothing he can do there. Overcorrects it. Back in the fence. Yep. Up and over the fence. And that brings the yellow back out here with 17 laps remaining. Parker up front, Caden second. Third's going to be scored Emmanuel. That'll be your top 3 late in the going here at Indianapolis. Alright, everybody back on pit road. Back on pit road. Dylan Parker now in that 25 machine. 16 laps remaining. Alright, Dylan comes off pit road. He's going to drop a few positions back to 4th. In that 25, Caden Atkins is going to be scored as your leader as they exit pit road. And he has got that car completely fixed now. He saved that fast repair. And now that Max Speed TV Impala looks great. And man, I don't know if anybody can catch him. We've seen earlier Derek was able to run with him. Dylan's back to 4th. I think he may have the only other car capable of probably catching up to him now. 16 laps to go. Not a lot of time when we go back green flag racing. Alright, and you're watching the Slide Job K&N series from Indianapolis live here on Extreme SM TV. Big shout out to Charles Wooten over there. for all his help with the overlay work that we did today. I literally worked from about 4:35 when I talked to him till now to get these overlays ready for tonight. A couple of things that's still not ready. I kind of run out of time. They will be up in action next week, and a big shout out to Charles for all the help. Charles, man, I really do appreciate it. Of course, that is Charles Wooten. Over at Virtual Racing Network. Alright. 15 laps to go. Let's sum up what has happened here so far. So far, Caden Atkins here has led the most laps at 22. Dees has led 6. Parker with 5. Newsom led 2. That's going to be your lap leaders here tonight. And man, I don't know that anybody can do anything to catch Caden Atkins. If he gets that car out front, he will go. Of course, that on the side of that number 2 car, check it out, Max Speed TV, sponsor on that car along with Pepsi. So, and so I want to give Nick there in second. Man, he has had a great run here tonight. Don't know that he has the car to run down Caden. Caden's been pretty quick here tonight. But man, Nick's got that car in a good spot, and you never know what could happen. Caden could slip up. Nick get a run on him, get around him, and run away with it. So, all right, folks, when we come back, 14 laps to go here from Indianapolis. All right, here we go. 14 laps to go in this live to job at K&N Series at Indianapolis. Caden Atkins on the bottom with the restart here. Coming to 13 to go. Caden gets out there a good jump, about 0.3 of a second, pretty much immediately. The battle's now going to be for second. Dylan trying to work his way through the field. The 18 of William right there as well. Oh, look at Dylan trying to push the issue on the bottom. Makes it work. Takes it 3 wide. He'll come out of turn 2. Up in P2. Man, he pushed the issue there through turns 2. Heading on the back straightaway. Now the question becomes, can Dylan run down Caden? Dylan registered with the fastest lap of the race way back on lap 4. But we'll see if his car will later on in the race like it is now. can come to life and go try to run down Caden Atkins. He is definitely pulled away from the field behind him. 18 and the 18 of William back here with Derek trying to work under him. Derek now 1 lap down. Derek needs another caution to get him back in the running of things here. Off of turn 2, running out of time though. 12 laps remaining. 0.8 of a second gap up front. You see Derek trying to run through the field, trying to set himself up to be the lucky dog if anything does happen, which he is currently. As Brian Dees is still 6 laps back. Oh, 11 laps to go here from Indianapolis. Alright, up front, Caden Atkins trying to hang on in front of Dylan Parker, but Dylan's cut that gap in half now. 0.4 of a second, 10 laps to go. Now, I made the remark early on in the season about Dylan that he's got to keep his cool. Still applies today. Dylan's a great driver, but he's known for getting excited, a little over aggressive, and getting in the wall a little bit. So he's just got to keep it nice and cool here. He's running down the leader late in the race. You just got to keep your eye on the ball. Don't overdo the issue. Don't get yourself in trouble trying. He does have a little bit of damage on that spoiler. Downforce may be a little bit of an issue for him here. It looks like that right side, as you can see, is pushed up in the air a little more. That can make that rear end a little unstable because there's more air going on that side than the left side of the spoiler. But he is gaining right now on Caden Atkins. Caden's going to have his hands full at this rate to keep Dylan behind him with 9 to go. Here comes the 25 machine of Parker. Eight more laps around here at Indianapolis. Caden Atkins up front leading the way. Dylan Parker trying to close the gap. Now on the bottom, Caden Atkins right around the white line. He'll jump back up the racetrack. Dylan Parker there with him now, less than 1/10 well, right at 1/10 of a second back. In the 4 now. We're coming to 7 laps to go. Dylan Parker all but gets in the wall out of turn 4, but he carries some great momentum down the front straightaway. Across the stripe, 7 laps to go at Indianapolis for the Slide Job K&N Series. Now, coming to 6 laps to go this time by Dylan Parker right on the back the tailgate of that Max Speed TV Impala of Caden Atkins. 6 laps to go. Parker's just got to keep his cool. Keep putting the pressure on. He's going to get close here. He runs a little wide. He's going to have to arc that car back down. He'll lose a little bit of his gap here. Again, that's the thing. You've got to keep your car where you want it to be. You can't push the issue, overdo it because you lose more time than you gain. Now Dylan back to about 3/10 back. They've got a 5-second gap over third. Emerald back there 6 seconds and a 12-second gap over William in fifth. Out of turn of 3 and 4. Caden immediately shoots to the bottom of the racetrack trying to do that old IndyCar move now. 5 to go at the stripe. 5 more times around Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Caden and Dylan may have just scrubbed the wall just a little bit in that 25. Time running out for Dylan in the slide job. K&N Series race at Indianapolis. Dylan Parker, this is a great place to get a win. To have this on your resume that you're a winner from Indianapolis is one of the big ones. In any league racing you do, just like real life, you want the big ones. So, Dylan Parker looking to the bottom. He's going to get position on Caden. It'll be a drag race down towards turn 1, man. Dylan did a great job. He set that up. Into turn 1. 4 laps to go. Dylan has to lift. He don't want to slide up into Caden here. You do not want to wreck your car here because working 6 seconds back, Nick can easily pick up the win if these two take each other out. Dylan not able to complete the pass on the bottom. He'll have to back up. Try to get another run at it, but we see turn 4 be a strong corner. Now look at the pull he's going to get towards 3. Maybe if he can get it under him in 3 and complete it off 4. Or will we see Dylan? Will we see Dylan use that front bumper on Caden? Oh, he got the big run that time. This time he goes to the outside. And Caden tried to guard the bottom and it didn't work out for him. Dylan's going to get the lead on the high side. Dylan Parker to the lead here, 2 coming to 3 to go. But Caden shoots back to the bottom through 1 and 2. Can Caden get back in the gas and draw even? What a battle here at Indianapolis. Caden Atkins back to the bottom of the racetrack inside of Dylan Parker. He's going to try to clear him here into 3. He will. See, turn 4 is where Dylan's getting it. It is not off of 2. It's off of 4. Dylan's going to set this up here on the high side. We'll see if he can carry the momentum off of 4. And maybe clear him down the front straightaway. Because they're coming to 2 laps to go here. Dylan hard on the brakes. I don't know. He's going to get a little bit of a run. Not much Caden can do down here on the bottom except hold the low line. Side by side down the front straightaway. At the stripe, Caden Atkins by a nose. 2 laps to go at Indianapolis. This is setting up to be a slobber knocker, folks. Into turn number 2. Dylan to the bottom this time. Tries to clear. Not clear. Side by side down the back straightaway. Who's it going to be? Dylan Parker, Caden Atkins. Side by side down the back stretch into turn 3. They'll see the white flag this time by. We'll have 1 lap to go. And Dylan Parker's going to make the pass into turn 3. Now, can Caden stay close enough to get a pull? That's going to be the question. Out of turn 4, Caden Atkins back to the bottom. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go from Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the slide job K&N Series. And at the stripe, that would have been Caden's race. White flag 1 more time around. Dylan lets off the brakes. He'll get to the bottom. A little bit of contact. He's going to move Caden Atkins. But Caden comes back up the racetrack, tries to hang on. He moves him again. Dylan's in the dirt. Caden saves it. What a race. Down the back straightaway, Dylan Parker with the lead. He got in the back of Caden Atkins. Both cars off the racetrack. Holy cow. Caden Atkins tried to hang on, but Dylan Parker coming through 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway, Dylan in the wall. Down the front straightaway now. Checkered flag in the air for Dylan Parker. He'll win it here at Indianapolis. Holy cow. Caden Atkins second. Nick scored in third. We're going to go back and take a look at turns 1 and 2 there. What a battle. As you see, they went into 1. Here's the first little bit of contact here off of turn 1. Caden just goes, whoa. See, Caden goes completely down there on the apron, keeps it going, comes back up the racetrack. Another bit of contact. That turns Caden around in the fence. Dylan holds on to it. Man, oh man alive. Let's see if there's anybody in TeamSpeak here. Holy cow. I'm not seeing anybody in TeamSpeak, so I'll be right back with you. See if I can go hunt them down here from Indianapolis. Alright, folks, as we've caught up with Dylan here, let me see if I can get him in here right quick. Hey, Dylan Parker is mad up in the booth. Got me, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow, man, you fit your way to a win there, buddy.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, talk me through that last lap there in turn 1. That was something.
Yeah, I was just trying to get under him. He just got a little bit too blocky, I guess, and tried to take my line away, and I was already out of the corner and got a good exit, and just nothing I could have done. And he came up right in front of me out of turn 2, or into turn 2. Had no time to react to it, though.
Well, man, you did a great job. It was a great race overall, man. Contact did happen, but that's just a part of racing, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, man, well, congratulations. Another win on the season, man.
Yep, thank you.
Alrighty,
Another, yes.
yeah, most definitely. Well, see, Dylan, here's the thing. I gave you that advice early on in the season when me and you raced together. Man, you have really impressed me. You have gotten much better as a driver.
I appreciate that.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, we'll see you later on. I might be at the race tomorrow night, and I might see you there, buddy.
Yep, hope to.
All right, see you later, Dylan.
See you later.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to grab Caden Atkins, the other car involved in that last lap skirmish. All right, Caden, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, buddy.
Yeah,
Buddy, what a last lap skirmish that was.
yeah, that was fun. I'm disappointed I couldn't win though. I wanted to be the first one out of that one.
Alrighty, man. Well, you come home second anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, there wasn't many cars, but at least I still got a good finish.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations on P2, man.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and if you can stick around, I'd like to talk to you a little bit after the broadcast is over, too.
Okay,
Alrighty, bud. Have a good one.
you too.
Alrighty, folks, there you have it. We'll get back to look at our race results here in a minute. Here live from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Alright, time to take a look at our race results. Unfortunately, third place was not available to be interviewed. We'll take a look here at our race results and then we'll get on out of here. What a great race it was, though. It was a lot of fun to call. A little low on car count, but man, the racing made up for it. So here we go. Let's get our race results here pulled up. Unofficial race results. As you can see, Dylan Parker with the win at Caden Atkins second. Running third, Nick there, and Emmanuel fourth. Fifth goes to William. Sixth goes to Derek Newsom, and seventh goes to Brian Dees. Zach Probst did not start the race here in eighth. All right, folks, it was a great race here on Extreme SM TV. We'll be back here on Tuesday evening for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series and also the Simulated Sports Car Championship Sunday morning. Other than that, it was a great time. I enjoyed having you out tonight. Again, thanks to Mr. Wooten for all the help with the theme work today. It definitely came in handy tonight. All right, guys. Until next time, this has been Matt on the mic with you. We'll see you come Sunday.